Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Dano Crypto. Now, on this special episode, we are going to be getting into Bitcoin. We're going to be doing some TA, and we're going to be revealing some altcoins that a special person is going to be talking about. But guys, I want you to guess real quick. So before I even tell you who it's going to be, I want you to in the chat be like, okay, I think it's going to be this person. But all right, let's give it a little drum roll. And we have Mr. Carl Runefelt. What's going on, brother? How are you doing, man?
I'm doing very, very well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So I've been watching the Moon Show. You guys are crushing it. It's amazing to see you and Mr. M going back and forth and getting all these awesome guests on the show. So I wanted to congratulate you guys on a successful launch of the one of the
Thank,
best live crypto shows. So good job.
thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we love the Moon Show. It's a lot of fun to do, and happy to have you on as well. So very cool.
Yeah, it's always been fun. The community's super nice. Like I mean, it's all over the world. I mean, there's people watching from literally every place in the world. So that's what's super cool. Crypto is a global community. So, but yeah. So mainly, I want to ask you what's your opinion is on what's been happening with Bitcoin as of late. It obviously pumped up super high to 35,200 with almost out of nowhere, and we weren't expecting it, and now we kind of retrace. So what do you think the overall sentiment in the market is right now, and what's your price prediction for, say, the end of this year for Christmas time?
For Christmas time, I don't expect much, to be perfectly honest with you. Um, I I do have a lot of trades open that I've held open for quite some time. On Bybit, I've been long since $16,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
And
which
on
is
BitFlex as
legendary, by
well.
the way, bro. Like the fact that you were brave enough when everyone was calling a 10K Bitcoin, a 5K, it's gonna go to zero. You were like, you know what? No, it's not. I'm gonna put it in. And sure enough, it's paid off very well, because I mean, you probably have realized profits on that one particular trade, like millions, right?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars are
Yeah.
coming in there, and that's on Bybit only. And then on BitFlex as well, I have a few trades open that are also right now doing well. So I'm definitely bullish, but
Yeah.
the question is, are we going to go down slightly before we go up further? And to that, I would probably say yes. And I
Yeah.
think that means we might go slightly down or sideways. I think the big bull market will happen maybe January, February, I would say. So Q1 next year.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good call. But we both know how news can affect the markets, and how we can wake up one morning and all of a sudden we saw that BlackRock's ETF is fully approved and Bitcoin is at 60,000 because $300 billion just got injected into the market from dry powder that's been sitting on the sides. So that's why I personally think, I'm like, yes, I agree with you. But then at the same time, I saw what happened. You see what happened with XRP. It's like, you see that XRP news, and then we see that pump. It's already happened two different times with two different news breaks of, like, first the case actually, like they won the case, and then actually the SEC trying to appeal it but then backing out, which showed that they basically lost the case completely. And then XRP pumped, I think it was like 30% or something like that. So I'm curious to see what
News
happens.
is very important.
Yeah.
But if we don't expect any news, then I think we're just going to go sideways now, and then we're going to pump
Yeah.
one, and then everyone knows that after the halving, we're going to go absolutely bonkers. Like,
Yeah.
I expect fireworks and unicorns and rainbows. Like, we're going to go absolute bonkers after the halving, meaning that the end of next year could end incredibly bullish. And I think the next big top is going to happen in 2025. But don't it doesn't matter when. It's more about, like, right now. Right now it's cheap. I would accumulate as much as I can, which I am. Bitcoin is on a fire sale right now.
Yeah.
It really is time to accumulate. And if people have a goal of owning one Bitcoin, perfect, get one Bitcoin. If it's 100 Bitcoin, get 100 Bitcoin. Doesn't really matter. Just take advantage of the situation and also smash the like button. Let's see if we can reach 200 likes on this video.
Yes, yes, guys, we can definitely, because this is alpha information, guys. It's not financial advice. It's just, it's really, honestly, it's perspective on how these markets are changing. That's all it is. It's really to try and get your mind to start thinking about where we're going in the future, where we've already been, and where we're headed. It's basically a trajectory of digital accumulation and digital asset ownership, and basically going towards self-custodying your own assets. And that's what Bitcoin's all about. That's what crypto is all about. It's basically being able to be your own bank, do your own transactions without having to go through a middleman, and you can do it at any point of the day to anyone, you know. So that's the narrative that's changing, and I think most companies understand this, and they're going towards that direction. Tesla, Google, Amazon, Apple, all these companies, they see it. So I'd love for you to share your screen and maybe do a little bit of Bitcoin TA, kind of show where the halving is. And
I can't share the screen currently. So
you're okay. Yeah. So all right. Well, maybe I can share my screen, and then we can I'll just pull up the Bitcoin chart here. What would you prefer? You want like Bitstamp or Binance? Maybe look at Binance.
Binance is fine. But
Yeah.
I think yeah.
So here was our top was 69,000. And then basically this was my little indicator here. I drew an arrow here, and I want to know what you think about this. And the reason why I have that here is because I correlated it with the actual strength of the dollar going up. A lot of people think the dollar is actually going to go back down into these ranges of 99 of the index. Right here is where we saw Bitcoin lose strength. And then we started to go back down. And then you can see here, I drew that trend line from there. And this is kind of where we've been going up. I have that there and these price lines here because that's my indicator. Once the dollars is at this level right here, this is where I think Bitcoin could be potentially sitting. And it looks like it's correlating up with around how it's moving along the trend line. And so that looks like it could happen anywhere around May 2024.
Yeah, let's hope so. Like I really do think that Bitcoin is looking healthy on the bigger time frames. Could see a small pullback before we go back up, but I am bullish. Like I said, I have all my long positions open, and I mean, you've watched the Moon Show. I have BITFLEX and BYBIT trades open, and if I close them, I will let people know. But for now, they're still open. So
yeah, it's the same with me. Yeah, I have some trades open. I finally got some good levels. What's happened to me recently though is I was trying to put in different. I put in limit orders at spots where I didn't want to necessarily do it. I wanted to do it at different leverage, but I didn't select the different leverage. So what it did is it added into my current position that I had already and increased my average buy-in. And I was like, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. But luckily it's okay. I think it's still at a good average buy-in. And even if it goes down to 32,000, I think it'll still be in profit. So I've just been doing my moon boy math where you go in and you say, okay, I want to see what the take profit is level when Bitcoin hits $60,000. So this particular trade that I have in, when Bitcoin hits $60,000, I will make 7K on that trade. So
not bad, not bad, not bad. I wish
yeah.
you the best with all the trading. And let's go to the moon.
yeah, let's definitely go to the moon. All right, guys. So let's trade responsibly and do your own research. Listen to Michael Saylor more because it'll probably get you more bullish on Bitcoin if you're feeling a little bearish, you know.
True.
But thank you so much,
Smash the
Carl.
like button.
Yeah.
200 likes.
Yes, we got to get more than 200 likes. Yeah, we got to get this thing to like 300. So let's say, bare minimum 300 likes.
Let's do that. Okay, thank you, bro. I appreciate having me on, and see you next time.
Yeah, bro. All right, man. Peace.